Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Wednesday, the 5th of August, and Meghan's legal team are back in the High Court today for the ruling by Mr. Justice Warby, who is the judge who's residing over the case of Meghan versus Associated Newspapers, who are the owners of the Mail on Sunday and the Mail Online. In the hearing last week, Meghan denied that she knew her friends were talking to the magazine, and the ruling is just in, and the judge has denied the request that the 5 names should be published. So therefore, the names will remain anonymous for the time being at least. That's Mr. Justice Warby's ruling. So the 5 friends will not be named. Now I want to make something clear. It's not that the Mail Online or the Mail on Sunday don't know these names. They do. They're not legally allowed to publish them. So the judge has ruled in Meghan's favour to say that at the moment the friends do not need to be named with regards to the court going forward. Whether that changes or not, it all decides on if they are being called as witnesses. And the Mail on Sunday, i.e. Associated Newspapers, may very well call one or all 5 of those friends to the stand to make them testify whether or not Meghan knew that they were reporting to People magazine and doing this article, because there lies the clincher of the case. If Meghan knew, it all falls down. For the simple fact is that if she knew that they were speaking and of the topic that they were going to be speaking about, i.e. her and her father, then she shouldn't have allowed it to happen if she was so against her private details being out there in the first place. Because she's not suing people, she's not suing her friends, she's suing the paper that published the letter that she sent to her father. So I would expect that Meghan and her team are seeing this as quite a big victory for them, seeing as that the last round of preliminary hearings didn't go in her favour and she had to pay the costs of £67,000. Do you think that Meghan's having any regrets with regards to this case? Do you think that it's progressing on her side or the Mail on Sundays, i.e. Associated Newspapers side? I think at the moment, as far as I can tell, it's pretty much even Stevens. It all boils down on whether or not she knew. If she knew, it's game over. Do you think that this was the right decision by Justice Warby to keep those 5 friends anonymous, or were you secretly hoping to find out who the 5 were? I mean, we've speculated, haven't we? We can probably decide who the culprits might be, but again, not allowed to confirm in the papers. And do you think the friends are now kind of doing an audible sigh of relief because they're not going to be dragged through this mess just yet? Do you think they will be called as witnesses for the Mail on Sunday? Or could they be called as witnesses for Meghan's team? As always, I would love to know your thoughts on this ruling. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.